Hi guys, Michelle here from My Everyday Wife Life, and this is Transformation Thursdays, which is hosted by Melody from Transforming Melody and Rhonda from aka SpankyCola, and I'll put the links to their channels below. So they are the hosts, and this is Transformation Thursday Weight Loss Challenge. But it's not just about weight loss, it's about transforming your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, your spirit, all that. So and the other ladies that are joining us is Karen from Catching Up with Karen, Jen from Sailing, Drunken Sailing Fun Life for me, and Heather from Weight Watchers with Heather. And all the links to their channels will be down below in the description too. So I believe is this my second time doing it? I mean, I've been doing clean eating updates since the beginning of the year, but I just joined in a couple weeks ago, so I'll put the link above here of last week's video. So yeah, so I'm gearing up for March. So if you've been following me, I'm gonna get my little chart. I forgot my little chart here that I have posted, because I'm a very visual person and I'm an OCD person, so I make lists. You know my list anyway. So this is my list for the next 6 months. So for March, my goal is eat your veggies, and I've already been gearing up. And this month it was walk, walk, walk. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, on Instagram at My Everyday Wife Life. So this month you can follow me and show me your veggies. I already posted one yesterday of some green peppers, and I did the hashtag MEDWL, eat your veggies. And I'll put that hashtag right here so you could see that. And yeah, so follow me. Hardly anybody followed me on the walking thing. Don't you like me? I don't know. Nobody followed me, so maybe I'll get some more. I think maybe that was too hard of a goal in the beginning to start that, maybe. I don't know. So, and Melody, you still haven't joined Instagram. Join Instagram. Anyway, so, yeah, so I've been gearing up for that. So what I was going to say is so I posted one picture yesterday, or Wednesday. Yeah, that was yesterday. And I was eating some green peppers. If you watched my grocery haul, and I'll put a link to that up here, that I bought a whole huge bag of green peppers. There was like, what, 6 or 8 green peppers in there. We pretty much already ate them all, and this is only week 1. I do 2 weeks shopping. Well, that's what I've been doing, and it's been working out well. But what I bought to go with that is this. Oh my God, I love this stuff. I had forgotten about it. I used to buy it a long time ago. And see, it's Maserati Ultra Greek veggie dip, and it is cucumber, dill, feta. And all right, it does have I should have read the ingredients. It does have carrageenan, and that bothers me a little bit. It probably has a few things in there that are not great. Now that I'm reading this, I might end up making my own. But what I was going to say, fail there, is that it's only 60 calories for 2 tablespoons, and that's plenty. So I put 2 tablespoons in a little ramekin dish, and then I have like a half or a whole green pepper. Probably you need 1 tablespoon if you have a half a green pepper, depending on the size. But I think one day I had a whole one, so I ended up using 2 tablespoons. And it's only 60 calories. I think that's pretty good, and it's delicious. But yeah, now that I'm reading this, I might be able to make my own with just Greek yogurt, dill, cucumber, and some feta cheese. Yeah, kind of like, what do you call that? That when you put that on, you know, the Greek sandwiches. What's it called? I can't think of the name of it. But, you know, it's, I think, tzatziki sauce or something like that, that you put on the lamb. What the heck is the name of that? Yeah, I do not know. Like Melody says, brain fart. I do not know what that is. But, so I have a bunch of notes here. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get to everything. I've already done 5 minutes already here. But guess what came in the mail? I think that was yesterday. This came in the, yay! So I been procrastinating ordering this, and guess what this cost me? $1. No, 1 penny. 1 penny. Of course, you had to pay shipping. It was $3.99 for shipping and handling. And I'll put the link down below where you can get this book. Now, that being said, she has a new version of this. This is the Tosca Reno Clean Eating book. And several of you, or at least one of you, and I believe it was Jen, asked me, Jen from Jenkins Down Life for me, she asked, what is clean eating? And I don't know. I've been doing it for so many years. I'm just like, don't people know what clean eating is? But maybe they don't. It's actually really simple. It's not a diet. This says clean eating diet, but there was somebody else I was watching this week, and I'll put a link to hers below, and I don't remember. She was explaining what I think clean eating was and doing a diet, and even though people are calling it a diet, it's not really a diet. It's just a way of eating for the rest of your life. I mean, you obviously can't do the silly diets for the rest of your life. You need to eat clean the way God intended you to eat. You need to eat fruits and vegetables, lean meats, whole grains, not white bread, wheat bread, not white rice, eat brown rice, hardly any processed foods. I mean, if you're a diehard clean eating person, then you won't be eating any processed foods. Yeah, I'm not going to go that far. There's a convenience factor. You need to read the labels. So it's eating them in the natural state, that they're in. So, not trying not to change them in any way. Try to eat foods in its natural state. So where am I going with this? So I bought this book, and this says 2007, so I don't know if I bought it in 2007. It might have been 2008, but I'm thinking I started doing this clean eating about 8 years ago, and this book is just fabulous. The way it's laid out, and it has pictures, and I'm just a very visual person, and it's just great the way it's laid out. And there's some recipes in here, and there's a meal plan in here. If I can find the meal plan, I should have marked it. Oh, there it is. So this is Eat Clean Menus. So it has some sample meal plans, and it gives you a morning breakfast, a mid-morning booster, a lunchtime, a mid-afternoon snack, a dinner snack, and a before bed snack. And see, this is what I was talking about a couple of videos ago, or I might have mentioned it in several videos, that you should be eating a lot of times during the day. That's the way you can boost your metabolism. Once you turn 40 and 50, your metabolism just starts slowing down. And on top of that, I have a thyroid problem, and many of you who are following me also have a thyroid problem, hypothyroidism, and you just need to boost your metabolism. And one way to do that is to eat often. Eat small portions often. I mean, really, if you really want to do it right, you should not even be eating meals. You should just be eating snacks all day. I mean, I don't mean snacking. I mean good, healthy snacks, but about every 2 hours. If you just have like a banana, and then 2 hours later have 2 eggs, and then 2 hours later have something else, 2 hours, every 2 hours, you would extremely boost your metabolism. The food that you eat only lasts for so long, and then, you go up and you boost your metabolism, and then at some point it's like crash and burn. So you need to keep your food intake, which brings your sugar levels up. I don't mean up by, and I talked a little bit about this week, I don't mean up by like bad, up like a diabetic. That's a whole different story. But if you keep your sugar levels even throughout the day, instead of spiking up and down, you will lose weight. It boosts your metabolism, and there's lots of good suggestions in here. I don't want to go through everything, because I seen Rhonda do that one time on a book, and she says she doesn't want to go through the whole book, because poor Tosca Reno, she worked hard making this book, and you know what? A penny, buy it. It costs $3.99 to ship it. $4 for this nice book, and this was a used book, and it was in good condition. And on the back it says $16.95. I think, yeah, it was originally $16.95, and I got it for $4, including shipping and handling. But here is a good section right here, and I'll read that to you. It says, clean eating principles. Eat 5 or 6 small meals every day. Eat every 2 to 3 hours. Combine lean meat and protein and complex carbs at every meal. Drink at least 2 liters or 8 cups of water a day. Never miss a meal, especially breakfast. And when I started this is when I was never a breakfast eater. And this is when I started eating breakfast, even if it was just a banana. I think that's probably what I started at, is just at least eat a banana. I mean, you're sleeping for 8 hours. Your body is hungry. It's empty. You need to give it some fuel. That's like running on a cup of gas to get to work. Yeah, your car is going to conk out before you get there. So your body's going to conk out before you get to work. So you need to eat. Carry a cooler loaded with clean foods to get through the day. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Avoid all processed food. Avoid over-processed foods. Refined foods, especially white flour and white sugar. Avoid saturated fats and trans fat. Avoid sugar-loaded colas and juices. Well, you know me with that. I don't even drink any of that. It's water, water, water. Consume adequate healthy fats. Avoid alcohol, which is another form of sugar. Avoid calorie-dense foods that contain little or no nutritional value. Depend on fruits and vegetables for fiber, vitamins and enzymes. Stick to proper portions and give up supersizing. So that, that's what that little section says. So that's a good beginning. If you have questions about eating clean, put them down below. I don't really know how to answer your questions. I mean, I hope that answers some of them, Jen. Tell me if that answers them for you. Again, I would recommend this book. Is fabulous. She just goes through everything, and she goes through how breakfast is really important. And there's tons of recipes. And then when I got this, I remembered years ago, I bought this book. It's Eat Clean Diet Cookbook. Oh my God, look at how many recipes are in there. It's fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I don't know. This book really appeals to me, the way it's set up, and it has pictures. And yeah, I think it was Sophia from My Great Challenge. She is doing Summer Size, which is Suzanne Summers' diet, and I might try that, but I'll put her link below to explain what that is all about. I mean, you can still do clean eating with that. It's just food combinations, not eating. When you eat fruit, you only eat that by itself, and you only combine protein and veggies. You don't combine protein and sugar, like carbs. Yeah, anyway, I'll put the link below so she'll explain that. So she was saying that Suzanne's book is just words, and yeah, it's just boring to read all that. It's just words, and there's no pictures, there's no explanation. Well, no, I don't say explanations, but here's a hardcore eating plan there, and it tells you like exactly what to eat for the day. This is a cooler plan. Anyway, so one of her things, and this is when I started this, is taking a cooler with you every day. And I've mentioned this many times. And this is what I brought to the gym today. And I'm not going to show you everything that is in there, but I got this cooler bag from World Market, and I'll put the link below. But I'm going to do a what's in my bag. You know how people do that, what's in my purse? Well, I'm going to do what's in my cooler bag, and you guys can see what it is. And that's working out really well. I'm more often bringing that with me every day, because otherwise if I don't do that, I'll eat that. And yeah, so that's working out well. All right, so what did I do good this week? Well, I think I ate really good. I'm on track with my eating. I'm really not having any problem with eating, except for if I stay up late watching TV when my husband's go to bed, and I told you I had a problem with that last week, and I still fell asleep on the couch twice this week. I'm supposed to be telling you what I was doing good this week. I just eating good. I'm not cheating. If I'm cheating, I'm going like 100 or 200 calories over, and you want to know what I'm cheating on? I'm having a bowl of yogurt with strawberries and a little bit of honey. That's what I'm cheating. Oh my God, seriously? I'm not eating Cheetos. I'm not eating a donut. First of all, those things are not even in my house. And that's a whole nother story. Whatever, that I was talking to Rhonda about that. You know, I have to say I have it pretty easy. I think it was Mimi from Mimi's Mixed Bag. She was doing the tag on, I tagged her on a weight loss tag. And she was saying, I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said something to the fact that her husband will eat anything. I think she said if he put, she didn't say this, but I don't know how else to tell you. She's like, you put crap on a cracker, he would eat it. And pretty much my husband will eat anything I give him, but then again, he likes to go to Popeyes. So it is just the two of us. So it does make it easier. But a long time ago, not a long time ago, I wasn't saying that. I want to say at least 6 months ago, I started making less food. You know, I'm making extra, you know, if I make pork chops, I made 4 pork chops and twice the amount of rice that we should be eating, and so that we'll have leftovers. Well, the thing is we weren't eating the leftovers that are going to waste, or I had a portion control. I had my portions controlled. I didn't always, but that has gotten better over time. But my husband didn't. If I made 4 pork chops, you can bet he was going to eat 2. He wasn't going to eat the third one because he figured that one was mine. Or I would give it to him for lunch the next day, which he doesn't tend to like. Only certain things. He likes leftover tacos and he makes a taco salad. He loves that. But most things, so I only make enough for the 2 of us. That's it, for 1 portion each. 1 portion of rice, 1 portion of veggies, 1 portion of course that doesn't matter. You can have as many of that as you want. But we just don't tend to eat leftover cooked veggies. And 1 portion of meat. And then you can't go back for seconds. I know Rhonda mentioned she likes to go back. She has a hard time not going back for seconds sometimes. And just let me know if I'm wrong. I believe that's what she said. And so that has really helped me, and especially has helped him. I do have a little problem with when I make soup, to know just to make enough for just, I do like to make extra for soup, but I don't personally have trouble with going back for seconds on that one. But the last time I made soup, I did make too much, and we ended up throwing some of it out. We did eat the leftovers, but I still made way too much, so I need to cut that in half. But when it's things like chicken breast, pork chops, a steak, salmon, that is so really easy for me. I just make enough for that one meal, and then that's it. And we'll just have to have something else for lunch, and not leftovers. It just works out better. And like I said again, and I'm going round and round, that if I make extra, most of the time it doesn't get eaten as leftovers and gets thrown away. So that's what I'm doing there. And I told Rhonda, I said, and I, started eating clean 8 years ago, and my son was at home when I did that. And pretty much I didn't have a problem. He also ate he eats pretty healthy. He was never really a junk food eater, even though we had cookies and Cheetos and that kind of stuff in the house a long time ago. He didn't cry and whine when I stopped making that stuff, but I still was, from pretty much day one. I don't know if I just lucked out. Where am I going with this? I don't know if I just lucked out with just a good healthy eater, but no, what to say. What everyone eats, what Mama makes. Mama makes this, you're gonna eat this. If you don't like it, too bad, so sad. I ain't making you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh well, you just have to starve. That's what I'm not making a special. I'm just not making a special meal for you. If you don't like it, then you don't eat it. Too bad. So anyway, so that's the way that goes, and you don't get dessert if you don't eat your food. So anyway, yeah, I just don't have time for that. And again, that was pretty easy because it was just my husband and my son. And yeah, I think when you have more children, they play off each other, and one whines, I don't like that. So then the other one whines, I don't like that. So I feel for you guys that have multiple people But my husband knows that those things tempt me. I think I've talked about this before. If there's cookies in the house, I will eat it. And again, I mentioned this before, that's no longer a problem because I have to eat gluten-free because I can't have the gluten. So that kind of stuff is not tempting anymore. I can buy my husband cookies and I won't eat them because it gives me leg pain, severe leg pain. So I'm going to back up a little bit. I wanted to mention something from this book. So when back to eating clean. So when I first started eating clean, I did baby steps. I didn't, and that's hard when you have a family to take away everything all at once. That so I would suggest that you do baby steps, and one of the first things I would do is not have white bread. To eat wheat bread, whole wheat bread, and you need to read the packages, and it explains that. I believe she explains that in this book, what that all means and what to look for, because it will, sometimes the package will say wheat bread. No. You need to buy whole wheat bread. So why whole wheat bread versus white bread? I explained this in another video too, that this is how it was explained to me, that wheat bread has a lot of fiber in it, and you guys know you need fiber. You need as much fiber as you can get. And fiber works in your colon like a bottle brush. So if you put a bottle brush in your colon, it scrapes it all. I'm sorry, that's gross, but it scrapes it all out and gets rid of everything. And the white, the white sugar, the white refined sugar, the white flour, the white rice that sticks to the wall of your colon, and yeah, it sometimes is there for a long time. You need to eat fiber. And so when we started eating clean, my sister was doing that too. And we bought some grains from this website called Becker Brothers, and I'll put a link down below. And I couldn't find the link to explain that to you today, and they explain it really well. That long time ago, that when they had flour, that it would whole wheat flour, that back in the colonial days, whatever, in the 1700s, they would have bags of flour after they milled it, and it would start going rancid. And even the whole wheat flour that you buy on the shelf, that actually goes rancid too. I mean, you can still eat it, but it technically goes rancid. I'll see if I can put some articles about that below, but I'm getting off track here. So what they did was they figured out how to take things out of the flour so that it would last longer. So you got white flour, and what they did is they took out the millet, they took out the wheat germ, and again, I couldn't find the article on that, and they took out 3 other things out of the flour, so it makes white flour. Well, those are good. Millet is good. Wheat germ is good. And I don't remember what those 3 other things that they take, and that made the flour last longer. Terrible. So it virtually has no nutritional value after that. So we bought a mill, and we bought some whole grain, and we milled our own flour. Now you ask, why did I do that? Because, like I said, if you buy the whole wheat flour, which you can buy, what is that? Arthur something brand. That's one of the major brands of the whole wheat flour. It's already been sitting on the shelf for a while, and it's already lost its nutritional value. The best way to get the most nutrition out of whole wheat flour, is to mill it yourself and make the bread within, I believe it's either 24 hours. I think, don't quote me on this, I'll look this up too. I should have looked this up before the video. That it's either 24, 48 hours. You need to use the flour after you grind it right away and bake bread with it, or muffins, or whatever it is you're going to make with that right away, because it loses 75% of its nutritional value after 48 hours. So that's why we got a mill, and that's why we buy the flour from Bread Beckers, which is a co-op. So there's a lady that buys all the grain for all of us, and then we go to her house and we pick it up, and so she gets the bulk rate. Now, that being said, you guys know I'm gluten-free, so I don't do that anymore. But my sister does buy oat groats, so I do get that from her. What's oat groats? Oat groats is right from the stalks, out in the, or whatever it's cut, right from the field. So have you heard of steel cut oats? Well, that's the grain of the oat groats. I should have got that and showed you what they look like. And they just cut the ends off. It kind of looks like a big, thick, brown piece of rice. And they just cut the ends off of it. That's what steel cut oats are. But I don't know why. That's not necessary. And then rolled oats is they just take the oats and they actually roll over it and flatten it. And I believe I talked about this in another video. Oh my gosh, this is already at 25 minutes. Whatever, it's gonna be a long one. I'll try to edit it. So the oatmeal, you ever buy the instant oatmeal? I'm sorry, I think this is just retarded. The instant oatmeal, it's the Quaker Oats in the regular thing, the regular kind of non-processed food, but the instant oatmeal cooks in 1 minute. What they've done is they already cooked that and then they dehydrated it and they put it in the back in the box. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Then you're cooking again. Guess what? It takes a minute to cook those quick oats. That's what it's called, quick oats, right? I'm not talking about the other ones which, have stuff in it. It's like a little packet, one little packet. And I'm sorry, I don't believe in buying that either. That's processed because it has added crap in there. So, I don't remember what I was going to say. So, yeah. So, the instant oats takes 1 minute to cook that. Well, guess what? The regular oats takes 1 minute and 30 seconds. Whoa, you saved 30 seconds. You can't cook that in the microwave. Put it in the bowl, put some water in, put it in the microwave. 1 minute, 30 seconds, done. Yes. Anyway, whatever. So that's the end of that. So what is the other thing I wanted to tell you is the chocolate. That my chocolate intake has been way much better. What I did was I had my husband hide that bag of chocolates that I talked about last week. And I've only asked it from him like 3 times this week. So I'm not even eating that every day. I am eating a couple of his 60% Ghirardelli chocolate chips, but like I have like 5 little chips at a time. I'll grab 5 and then once or twice a day maybe. So that's working out really well. I been bad in some other areas such as exercise. I did just come back from the gym and see how you guys motivate me. The only reason I kind of went to the gym today was because I knew I was going to do this video. And if you're watching this when I first posted it, you're up late because this video is going to be up late on Thursday. I can tell you that right now. Because it is 5:50 when I'm recording this now, and I still have to edit it, and it probably is not going to happen till after dinner, and I'm talking so fast because I'm trying to hurry up. So you can see I didn't even record anything from this week. But starting from Friday of last week, I went and played tennis with my friend Sybil at the park right across the street. And so I was going to say, mix that up. You should try to do just different kinds of exercises. That helps. Saturday I didn't do anything. Sunday I didn't do anything. I mean, we did stuff around the house, but I didn't really do any exercise. Monday I went to the gym and had a good workout. But on Tuesday, I had a really bad headache. And I ended up moping around the house and not really getting anything done. Never went for a walk. Tuesday came around. Same thing happened. I didn't have a headache. I don't know. The house is a mess and I felt overwhelmed and, you know what? I just needed a break. I've been doing really good this month and there's only a few days that I missed here and there. I've been doing pretty much exercising 5 days a week. So if I miss a few days, I just need a little break and I got back to it today. And this weekend, actually not till Sunday, we are going to Disney. So on Monday, we're going to be walking around. So if you don't see any videos for a couple of days, that's where I am. I'm at Disney with my grandnieces and nephews, my sister and her husband. My hubby's not coming. He's staying home. Yeah, he has to work and, yeah, there's some other issues going on. So he's not coming. And my niece and her husband. So we're going to go camping at Disney at Fort Wilderness and we're going to go just to the park one day, which is Monday. So we're going to spend the night Sunday. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't know if I'll film if my niece will want me to film, but if I do, I will post that. What else? Oh, well, here it is. I was talking about the other person that was talking about clean eating and what diet is right for you. In diet, not in, a diet to lose weight, a diet that you're going to sustain you for the rest of the way, or for the rest of your life. So that was Clean and Delicious channel, YouTube channel. So I'll put the link to her channel below, and that was really a good video to watch, I thought. And I like to watch her channel anyway, so she has some good videos. I'm still working on my water intake. Some days I do good, some days I do bad. And I need to drink it in the beginning of the day. Sometimes I panic and I'm like, oh, I only had 2 waters. I need to hurry up and drink it. And that ain't working out good, because guess what? This is kind of embarrassing, but I'll tell you that I wet the bed. Oh my God. I can't believe I told you that. So yeah, I drank too much water one evening, and I was having a dream that I was going to the bathroom, and guess what? I was going to the bathroom. Anyway, yeah, so guess what? I need to drink the water in the beginning of the day. So yeah, I'm going to work on that. And again, next month is Eat Your Veggies, and there's the hashtag. So do that, and trying to not run over here. So follow me on Instagram at the hashtag MEDWL, Eat Your Veggies, and show me your veggies. And what I'm going to do, oh shoot, here, I totally forgot about it. Let's see if I can find a little. Yeah, I'm gonna make, I don't have it with me, but I'm gonna make a list similar to this, just to show you. And I'm not going to do fruit. I'm just doing veggies. So I'm going to make a list like this, so I can list different vegetables that I'm eating, because I tend to eat basically the same vegetables, and I want to try eating some different things. Like, I've been just introducing avocado the last, 2 weeks or so. I haven't bought celery in a long time, so I should buy that. Spinach, I'm really bad about eating spinach. Kale, so I want to put. And Brussels sprouts I had one time, which I haven't had in forever, so at least I ate it once. So I want to put a little check mark here, so make sure I eat these kind of vegetables throughout the month and see how many times I eat that. If I can post a printable somewhere, you guys can follow along with that and maybe do the same thing. I'm going to post that on my refrigerator, and if I eat that, I wish I had that list with me. I started making it. But I'll show you. Maybe I'll just show you next week what that list is. Just keeping a little tally of everything I'm eating, so I can make sure I'm eating enough veggies. And I'm going to make vegetables the forefront. So my plan is to, the meat is going to be the side dish. So half my plate is going to be vegetables. And I've already been doing that. And I mentioned before that me and my husband did this on Atkins, that we would eat the meat. So we'd have like chicken breast and veggies. That's all we had for dinner. And that goes along with what Sophia was saying about the summer size. So you don't have rice with that. You don't have potato with that. You don't want to have carbs with that. You just want to eat your protein and your veggies together, because I don't know how to explain it. You have to watch her video how that works. It just is a digestion thing, and it actually helps you lose weight. She changed over from Weight Watchers to that, and she's losing weight because Weight Watchers was at a standstill for her. So I want vegetables, again, reiterate, I want vegetables to be in the forefront of my diet. And when I eat the food, I'll eat what I've been doing is eating all the vegetables first before I even touch the other food on my plate. Sometimes I do have rice. Like last night I had rice, but I doubled up the veggies, so I had less of that. But I ate all my veggies first. The reason being, so it hits my stomach and fills me up. And if I so happen to not be able to eat everything on my plate, I'm not going to eat my rice or maybe all of my meat. Which is not a great thing, but it's not going to kill you not to have the whole portion of meat. I mean, protein is good for you, but so I'll fill up on veggies first. And also it's going to hit your stomach first, so when you finish eating all your food, you'll be more full. because the vegetables fill you up faster than the other food. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying there? So that's what I'm doing there. So I want to see your veggies. Follow me this month, please. Follow me, please, please, please. Please show me some love, as Melody says every time. Show me some love and follow me on Instagram at that hashtag. I want to see your veggies. I want to see what kind of different vegetable dishes maybe you are making. I'm not real good at that. It's pretty much just steamed broccoli and cauliflower, a salad. I don't have creative vegetable dishes. And I don't know if I'm going to, because I am trying to do, like I just said, I'm trying to do at least dinner only protein and veggie. Doing the Atkins way that way. It's just supposed to be better for you as far as digestion, and then you won't be storing fat. The point is, if you eat carbs with that, the carbs will take longer to, I'm remembering now, to digest, and then they will turn to fat that way. If you eat carbs by itself, they digest really fast. If you eat them on an empty stomach, and then they'll process and they won't turn to fat. But protein and veggies, I think it's protein more or less, because I think you can eat your vegetables and your fruit together. But who does that? It's kind of weird. But if you eat, unless you put it in a smoothie, but then you're mixing fruit in there. All right, I need to stop. So protein takes a really long time to digest. So if you eat your carbs, such as fruit, with your protein, then it's going to take a really long time for your fruit to digest, and it ferments and turns to fat or something like that. Again, watch Sophia's thing or look up Summer Size and it will explain all that. I'm not doing that full on. I'm just going to try a little bit to see. Oh my God. 36 minutes. Oh my God. I almost forgot. Did you want to know how much weight I lost? I lost 1.5 pounds. Yay! I mean, that's not a whole lot. So, but I've lost a total of 10 pounds now. Yay, yay, yay. Yay me. So that's good. Got over the hump. If you didn't watch last week, I gained 0.5 pound. So that was pretty good, because I forgot to tell you this too. I think what happened there was I actually was eating more often, like I've said, eating more often, little snacks. And I was eating more. My calorie amount that I have myself on FitnessPal is 1,600 calories. I've been eating 1,800, and a couple of times I ate 2,000 calories. And I've heard several people say that you actually need to eat more calories. I'm like, all right. And guess what? I was hungry, and it worked. I actually just need to eat more calories. I don't know. I'm still kind of afraid to. I don't want to eat. I think I could do the 1,800 calories, but 2,000, that was getting a little much. Now, again, I'm going to say that what I said before. When I eat too many calories, I'm not having a donut. I'm having a piece of fruit, yogurt, some popcorn maybe. And I'm still watching my sodium intake. I had the chicken from Chili's, and it was ridiculous. I don't know if I had said, was that last week I had said that? It was ridiculous. I don't think so. It had 2,100 milligrams of sodium, and I'm only allowed, according to FitnessPal, 2,300 milligrams. So just in the chicken, and it wasn't very many calories. It was their mango something chicken, and so it was really healthy, and it had quinoa. I think, did I mention that last week? I don't remember. I should have probably watched that video before I watched this one. Before I made this one. So I'm done, because I'm way over. I'm going 39 minutes here. So again, I'll put the link below. Get this book, guys, and then you can follow along with me. I will mention a little bit each time, but I don't want to, maybe some pointers I could show you here, but I don't want to mention too much. That you should just get that book. I mean, they're used, and she has a new one out. It's called Recharge Diet, Clean Eating Diet. So that's it, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye. Enjoy your day.